Salute, salute. Make sure y'all boys can hear me. JP in the building, salute. SV, salute. This camera's looking crazy. Let me see what's going on with this. You got to pull it up a little bit. You got it? Salute to this fellas. Salute. There's a lot of things going on today. We got the family reunion situation going on today. Well, it starts today, family reunion and slash some other things going on. I finally decided to let the grays come in a little bit. But it is what it is. We're going to get back to the Beijing in a little bit. BOB's back in the building, man. I got you see the topic. These boys been lying to y'all, man. They be lying to everybody. You know, we just got to keep it a buck. Let me know if y'all can hear me well. Let me know if the boys can hear me well. We'll adjust the mic real quick. Let's see what's going on. I know it's probably sounding crazy, but we're going to fix it. Adjust the microphone. I don't have a lot of time today to spend with y'all today on this thirsty Thursday. We back on the wine, fellas. I have to switch it out, man. I gotta save the brown liquor for one day a week because we getting in shape, baby. We getting in shape, and the brown liquor's killing us. So I try to dibble and dabble in a little bit of wine just to keep the sipping aspect of it. But it is what it is. It's nothing bougie. I just like wine, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like red wine. I don't like white wine. I like red wine. I got into wine because I had a girlfriend back in the day that she liked wine. And I didn't understand it. And it was nasty. But as I got older, your palate develops. I started with whiskey. I hated whiskey the first time I had it. I hated cognac. Everything I hated. Beer, everything. I hated. I was originally a rum drinker. My first ever sip of alcohol was it was either Ray and Nephews or it was I think Bob and Court from Haiti. One of the two. One of my partners got me some we was 15. We was 15 in the projects drinking, but that's not what we're here. We're here to give y'all a public service announcement and give y'all this work. So without further ado, I'm gonna go straight into it. I got some shit set it up. I got some things queued up. Thanks to the brother O'Shea Fish Duke Jackson. Shout out to O'Shea, man. O'Shea, he's doing this thing. But I got a couple marks in his video that I just want to tap on. So O'Shea, here's what happened. If you guys don't know, O'Shea just dropped a video a day ago. And the video was to say if a certain country was done with black men, right? And I don't think these countries are done with black men because, number one, most of these countries have black men that live in these countries. Number two, don't get it twisted, fellas. A lot of stop using yo, man, salt and pepper. Yo, Jay Mitch, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the salt and pepper, baby. I'm not ready, but it's coming in. A lot of these countries actually love black men, fellas. And a lot of these countries, we are thriving in these countries. We make meaningful connections in these countries. We do business in these countries. We are beneficial to societies in some of these countries. So the narrative that these countries don't like black men, some countries do not like your ass because you're black. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They do not like your ass because you're black. But some of these countries love you. Some of these countries hate you. And I'm pretty sure that we're not traveling as a collective or even a small minority to these countries that don't like us, because we already know what it is. But for the countries that do embrace us, there is no, I don't feel, in everything that I've learned and spoke to people about, that there is a certain contingency for you to travel in their country with their blackness. This is the narrative that the passport bros gotta stop. So let me just get into this with O'Shea Duke Jackson. Y'all probably seen the video. The dude's name is like Don Juan, Don the Juke, Don something. I don't know. Y'all know that Don something. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just don't remember his name. But it's pretty interesting because O'Shea began the video saying that the guy came with a group. Everybody in the group got into Medellin, Colombia. And this particular guy did not. He was not allowed in. He had to go, he had to take his ass back home. He had to take his ass back home. So let me cue this up. And we'll start right here. Yeah, that's a good starting point. We're going to start right here. And I'm going to let y'all listen in. If y'all can't listen, if y'all can't hear it, y'all already seen it. If y'all can't hear it, let me know so I can adjust that. But I'm going to give y'all my commentary on it as we go. Right? All right, let's do it. Let me make sure hold on. Let me make sure these volume. All right, let's go.
Here, his name.
I'm issuing this statement to address recent false allegations and media reports regarding my recent entry denial into Medellin, Colombia. First and foremost, I want to state clearly that these allegations are entirely false and untrue, period. I have never promoted sex tourism or the exploitation of anyone in any capacity. Throughout all my travels, I have respected and loved Colombia, and I have always strived to be kind, generous, and courteous to everyone there, which many people have reached out to me to thank me for since this has happened. I want to be very explicit about my interactions with local authorities during this process. The immigration officers and the police treated me with respect, dignity, and kindness. And I know that they're simply doing their jobs based off the information that they believe to be the truth at the time.
Now, the migration in Colombia posted this guy's particular photo, and it says the following. American influencer, known as one of the founders of the Passport Bros movement, was inadmitted by a migration in Colombia in Medellin, along with 3 other foreigners for reasons associated with tourism for clapping exploitation. Antioch adds 107 inadmissions for this cause during 2026. So the reason why he says those charges are not true is because he was not bringing men into the country for the purposes.
Now let's start right there, fellas. Let's start right there. When I was like 16, 17 years old, guys, and everybody in this chat is going to be able to relate to what I'm about to say, right? 16, 17 years old, we used to have little parties around the neighborhood, and the narrative was this: look, we're gonna we would invite the girl we like, or maybe the group of girls that we like, right? And then we'd be like, yo, don't invite no extra dudes. This is what we say. Don't invite any dudes. We already got enough dudes in here. Don't invite extra dudes. So here's what it is. And we need to start being honest. We as men consistently talk about accountability for women. We say this. We say this a lot. We say this consistently, but we don't hold accountability for ourselves. Let me see if y'all can see me good. We don't keep accountability, or we're not accountable to ourselves and honest to ourselves. So that being said, you have a guy that hops on a plane, goes halfway across the country, right? And this particular guy happens to be with a group of what? Of other guys. And I'm pretty sure, I'm 130% sure that they're not going to test. They're not going to these countries. And that group, they're not going over there to decipher the different species of birds in that country. They're not going over there to charity drives, drop off toys for cancer kids. They're not going over there to help burn victims. They're not going over there to save a rare plant. They're not going over there to help build schools and communities in these neighborhoods. These group of guys, let's be honest with ourselves, fellas. And this is the cap that people keep having. You're going over there in a group of guys for a specific reason to do a specific thing. And Colombia knows about it. Every time I get on a plane over there, every time I'm on a plane, every time I get to the immigration, there's a bunch of niggas, groups of niggas. Not a problem at all. We all know what's going on. We all know what people travel to these certain destinations for. We know that. Let's stop lying. At this point in time, let's stop lying, guys. Let's stop. Now, my homeboy, I don't know him from a hole in the wall. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. Don P. Don P's over there shucking and jiving, and I mean shucking and jiving in a respectable way. Shucking and jiving. First off, where he messed up at is he's talking to us. His conversation is talking to us. You feel me? He's not talking to the people that are making the decisions to keep him out of the country. His videos are not in Spanish. I highly doubt him and his group and whoever with his group, the group of guys that was with him, neither one of them speak Spanish. So how are you moving around the country? What is your contributions to the country? What are you learning about the country if you don't speak the language? Right? That's just me saying we know what you're there for. Let's stop lying. But his defense of his allegations were not to the Colombian people who hold the gate for him to get in. The conversation was to us. His embarrassment was to us. He wanted to come online, right, and say things to us that we don't necessarily need to hear. I don't care that the dude didn't get let into a country. I could care less. It's them that you got to convince, not us. So all of that he's saying, right? All of that he's saying, inclusive of the damn fact that you're doing exactly what got you in this problem in the first place. Can anybody in the chat, fellas? I just want to know if y'all with me. Can anybody in the chat pull out or think about the first error that guy Don P ever made? What was the first error that he made? The first mistake that he made that got Colombia on his radar? That got him on Colombia's radar. What would be the first mistake? Can anybody think about what was the first mistake that this guy made? Does anybody? Anybody put it up? I'm agreeing. I think my brother Jay Mitch know what it is. Posting hoes on IG. That was his first mistake. Doing anything in the internet. And then he compounds it by going back to the internet to tell people his problem. Do you know how many people get turned away in these countries daily? Do you know how many people get turned away in Colombia as a collective daily? There's a lot of people that get turned away. So when I hear brothers say, "Oh, they're targeting the black people," that's not what's happening. The others don't run to the internet. They don't run to the internet and say, "Yo, I got turned away." They consult with some legal people, work with the immigration, and try to fix the reason why they can't come into the country. But this brother posts all his stuff on the internet and then follows it up. Got chicas, guys and chicas, follows it up. I didn't see no family vacation. I didn't see him with his kid on, you know what I'm saying, bringing his kid. I ain't see none of that. None of that. But this nigga wanna go on politics. I don't know him. I don't got no smoke with him. Nor do I want smoke with him, but I won't duck it. But this guy right here want to get on the internet. You hear me? And he want to talk. He want to show the chicas. He want to show them in a club setting. He want to show chicas in positions where they don't look like they're that guy's wife. You know what I'm saying? Showing the back of them. You know what I'm saying? Where other interviews, we'll sit down and have a conversation, or people, you know, we'll say, hey, what do you think about this area? It was a nice area. You know, none of that. We know. It's like this. I love my people, bro. I live and die for black people. But there's some things that we do that then when we get caught, we be like, nah, that ain't it. We know what you doing, guy. We know what's popping. We know when you in a group, if I'm with a group of dudes and traveling to Dominican Republic, Rio, or the Chitlin circuit, or Cartagena or Medellin, we know what type of time these guys is on. They ain't going on no church trip. We know what type of time these guys is on. Stop lying, bro. Keep it a buck. You got caught. They sent you back. That's a wrap. Now, the next country you go to, fix it, or work with Colombia to do something different. But don't blow smoke on the passport bros. Yeah, bro, y'all done. Y'all boys is done. We tie. Y'all keep fucking shit up for us. We're done. Have some be responsible. Be fucking responsible men and do exactly what you're supposed to do in these countries so that everybody can travel and have a good time. And if you are dibbling and dabbling and stuff, do it. Do it. But keep it off the camera. They've been telling you this for years. And now you want to shuck and jive and say, well, you know, I got my lawyers. What? You got your lawyers to tell a country to let you in? You're telling a country, not you're not talking about Louis Vuitton store. You're not talking about McDonald's, gang. You're talking about an entire country. You're gonna talk to your lawyers to help you get into the country when they say they have the right to not let you come into that country. Now, to be fair, I think that these countries should, like, when you do your immigration form before you get in there, they should automatically deny you so you don't fly. Because traveling all the way over there just to get turned back is wild work, right? I think that's wild work. I think that's wild work. They should deny you before you slide out the airport from the States. But bringing brothers all the way over, or bringing people in general all the way over there to then deny them. Now, I don't know, maybe there's some paperwork or something they got to fill out, maybe take some pictures and fingerprints so they don't catch you on the backside. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of wild work. Bro. But my guy, he continues to go on. Let me see he continues to go on and say certain things that just makes no sense. Bro, if you want to travel to enjoy the fruits of these countries, do it. But shut up. Shut up about it. Don't put it on camera. Don't put it on camera, gang. I'm just telling you. Because then you'll be at the airport and immigration looking like, yo, it's discrimination. They don't do this to the Europeans. They don't do this to the Indians. They don't do this to the... Probably not, because they don't have YouTube, Instagram, TikTok channels showing chicas and then promoting business for other guys to come and do the same damn thing. Same damn thing, gang. So let me get into home. There's more. He says some more. Let me see. He says some more. He do say some more. Let's get back into this guy. Let my damn cigar go out on this guy. And it's not no smoke with him. I'm telling you, it's not him. It's just people like him don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all think y'all could do things in a sophisticated manner. You think you could do things slick. You think you could do these undercover. How about just play it by the board? Play it above board, and let's enjoy ourselves while we outside the country. You understand what I'm saying? Play it above board. But let's get back into homie.
Of sex tourism. But then he would say this.
Furthermore, I was never told that I am banned from the country. And my legal counsel there in Colombia is currently looking into resolving this matter. My commitment to Colombia goes far beyond traveling. My company and I have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into the local economy and the Colombian economy as a whole. The foundation of the business that we have built is very strong there and currently provides stable, meaningful jobs.
Hold on. Wait a minute. My guy proceeded to say that his business alone has provided hundreds of thousands of dollars in Colombia, right? This guy said that he employed six Colombian people. To the Colombian economy, that ain't shit, brother. That is nothing. You employ 6 people, I employ 30 people. They don't care. You're not bringing in millions of dollars into their economy. Who are you? You're expendable, my guy. You're expendable. All this shucking and jiving and pleading with the Americans that cannot help you. You think it's going to give you a good light on the internet, bro. You attached yourself to the passport movement, bro. They don't want you there. I told y'all stupid ass niggas from the beginning. Do your dirt by your lonely. Stop linking up with grooves and shit. Because some people don't like the masses, bro, but they'll accept the individual. And then when you got dickheads doing something on that side of the fence in your same organization, when you want to travel, you're screwed because of what he did, because y'all are associated by the banner called the Passport Bros. Don't y'all idiots fucking get it at this time? Like, how dumb could y'all stupid motherfuckers be? Disassociate your name from a thing called the Passport Bros and travel normally. But you guys don't want to do it. You guys don't want to do it. You guys want a banner. You guys don't want to do it. The shit that I seen over the past 5 years from these group of niggas, you hear me? The shit that I seen from these group of niggas is diabolical. Hey, I'm going to tell the truth. These are the same niggas, and they right. These are the same niggas in the group text sharing pictures of women, sharing phone numbers of women, sharing their sex tape in these group joints. These are the same niggas that do that. They ain't never lied. They ain't never lied. Here's a picture of a chick that I was with. Oh, what's her statistics? What she do? What this, that? This is what they do. And this is supposed to be something that we applaud. This is supposed to be something that others coming after us should follow. This is supposed to be something that we as black men want attached to us while we're fighting for our fucking lives every day to be respected in this world. Then we get niggas like that. Then we get niggas like that. Then we get the relos. Then we get all that. When we just trying to be cool. We trying to stay out the way. We're not a monolith. I know that. But this is what these people see that have no connection to our culture at all. Our culture, well, our culture's a little, culture for one is different to another place. And so, you know what I'm saying? This to our blackness, they have no connection at all. And this is what they see. And from that, we all pay. So I was asked recently on a flight. Well, what's the reason people keep getting turned away? One of the homies that I met over there was like, I was a little afraid that I wasn't going to get in because they turning people away. I said, well, it's, you got the files, you know what I'm talking about. You got the files that's doing stuff. They're turning them away. They're also turning away these influencers, right? They're turning away certain criminals. And see, this is funny because these guys get on this YouTube channel or Instagram or TikTok and they say, yeah, Colombia turned me away, but they don't tell you what they got in their jacket. They don't tell you all the crimes and shit they committed, or back in 97, that was just a misunderstanding, but I'm different now. Like, bro, these countries have the right to let you in or not based on what you do. I am no longer admissible in Canada. I can't go to Canada for something I did in Canada. I can't go to Canada. I'm fine with it. Move on. Next. I still get my maple syrup. Next. But these niggas don't get it. These niggas don't get it. These niggas don't get it. Your business, your legal team, my nigga, if you got a legal team, you should be flying a PJ. Because when you fly a PJ, it's way different. If you got a legal team, fly a PJ. Because I'm pretty sure when you land in Rio Negro, all right, and O'Shea, the airport's not in Medellin. The airport is not in Medellin. The international airport is not in Medellin. When you land in Rio Negro in a PJ, you stamp, get them through. You got a legal team. Man, hang that up, bro. Hang that up, bro. People, because you think you did a good job at disguising what you guys were there for. We went to party in the city. We went to party. We know what the party entails. Is it a bunch of guys in a nice high-rise Airbnb playing charades? Y'all playing spades up in there? There's gonna be no female presence in that Airbnb. You out your goddamn mind if you think Colombia believes that. Y'all think Colombia is a bunch of jackasses. We're talking about Colombia, the people that know where you are and what you're doing the moment you slide out of that airport. There's always eyes on you. We're talking about Medellin. That's the city of eyes. Somebody's always watching you over there. You think they don't know what the fuck you doing? You tripping, bro. You out your damn mind. But these niggas don't get it. These niggas don't get it. Stay on, like Stephen A. Smith, like Stephen A. Smith's bitch ass used to say, stay off the weed, stay off the internet, dickheads. Stay the fuck off the internet, you dumb motherfuckers. Don't show no more chicas. Don't show no more groups. Don't advertise no more groups of niggas when you go into these places, because these places are shutting the fucking door on you. And then if you the first thing you should absolutely do is disassociate yourself with the passport movement. Shut it down. Get it off your shit. But y'all niggas don't get it. Y'all niggas don't get it. I'm just telling you what they say. These niggas, I'm just telling you what they've been saying and the reasons for things. Y'all niggas don't get it. It's always somebody else with niggas. Oh, the white man do it. This man. It's always somebody else. No, focus on you. Take accountability for you. Do you. Be you. Be accountable to you and what you do. That's why I don't roll with no niggas. You see me with somebody. I knew that person for a long, long time. And it's probably 1 at max 2. 3, you see me with somebody, they share my DNA. That's a fact. Or 4, that person is either a godfather or I'm a godfather to their children. I have a godson in Cali. One of my best friends live in Medellin. One of my tight homies is a police officer, lives in Cartagena. Tight circle. Oh, You guys flew down here. You guys where y'all at? How many of y'all? Okay, I'll probably slide over, say what's up. But I'm Dolly. I'm Dolly. Rolling with a bunch of niggas for. What am I rolling with some bunch of niggas for? For what? I ain't getting married. Yo, shout out. Oh, newsflash. BLB. Yo, BLB. I got some news. I'm gonna drop it off to you. I'm gonna drop. Hold this date. I got some news for the team. In about 2 weeks' time, I got some news. I got some news. I'll save that. But this is what it is. I ain't never lied to y'all. It's like people are scared to tell people, bro, you fucking up. Because they don't want to hear the backlash of what people got to say. Yo, let me live. Stop pocket watching. All this other shit. I don't care what you do. I'm just telling you why you're not getting the favorable results that you thought you should get. You running around here acting like you don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. I know. I'm from the Northeast. Again, listen to me. I am from the Northeast. Any fucking game or trick or bullshit that's been pulled has been pulled in the Northeast before y'all. Before them motherfuckers in the Midwest, West Coast, South have been scamming. We've been scamming for fucking years up there. We know the bullshit. We smell the bullshit before it even comes out of your fucking mouth. That's how we know Trump is full of shit. He's a New Yorker. The fuck you mean? We know it. I can hear bullshit when I say, yo, I'm over here, I'm just, I'm giving back to the community and, I built this. Fuck out of here, nigga. We know what you're doing, bro. Stop playing. You over there clapping some cheeks with your guys. Y'all went over there to have a party, bringing them to the spots, the normal spots, the whole spots. If they put a private investigator, if Colombia decides to put a private investigator on your group and follow you motherfuckers all around Colombia, they're going to see that you are there for what they think you're there for. So stop fucking playing. They probably already do, dickheads, and you guys don't know it. This is why they don't let y'all in the fucking country in certain places. Yo, chill out, Mulano. Chill out. Wait for 2 weeks, I'll tell you. But this is where we at. Let me see what it did. He said something else. Now I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let homie go. And I have no smoke with him, but stop bullshitting me. All right. You see that? Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all a sign. 60 people on live, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me. You see this right here? When you have gray hair, it's gray all over the place, right? But when it starts growing at the root, that means you use Beijing. You see that nigga's beard? He uses Beijing. Just like me. It's some bullshit. He want to hide the truth. I want to hide the truth. I'm not ready. But I ain't gonna lie about my reasons for being in the country. I'm here for this. I'm here for that. I'm here for this. I'm doing this and that. 6 employees. You got 6 employees. Who gives a fuck if you got 6 employees? Are you fucking kidding me, my nigga? 6 employees. What the fuck is your 6 employees gonna do for the economy of fucking Medellin? There's how many millions of people that live in fucking Medellin and you got 6 employees? You helping who? You helping one of your ex-concubines. You helping her daughter. That's about it. Fuck out of here, bro. We know the game. We hip to it. I'm just saying. I still, yo, hey cowboy, I'm trying. I was going to Beijing it up before this broadcast, but yeah, I decided to just go au natural. And Jay Mitch, I'm gonna go au natural. No, it's not about capping for Colombia. It could be Dominican Republic. It could be Brazil. Niggas are saying why they ain't getting into these places. Yo, Jay Mitch, I don't give a fuck about Colombia. If I never go back there again, I don't give a fuck. I'm good. Find me a beach, some cigars, some wine, and a music. I'm good wherever I'm at. I'm good. I traveled to Dominican Republic over 100 times. I've been to Brazil over 10 times. I've been to Germany. There's other countries to touch. I don't give a fuck about Colombia like that. I don't care. I'm an American. My country's number one first. But I'm telling you what it is. People are saying they're doing this, they're doing that. The truth is the truth. Oh, this country is discriminating against us and doing this shit. That's that's not happening. That's not happening. Niggas capping and niggas doing shit. It's niggas. It's us. The same. And here's the problem with black people, bro. This is us. See, I'm not talking from a position of I have a disdain from our people. I'm talking from a position of, yo, stop bullshitting. We know what it is. Stop playing. You just shot 10 niggas. You just shot 10 niggas. Now, during the court, your family's telling them how you donate at the Salvation Army. The fuck out of here. We stop capping. Start being who the fuck you are. If you're a piece of shit, be a piece of shit. If you're a stand-up person, be a stand-up person. Stop fucking being somebody that you ain't or painting a fake picture. Your character is who should carry. Your integrity is what should carry. Your morals, your values is what should carry. I'm not capping for no fucking country. I'm talking about us as black people. And we need to stop making fucking excuses for the fuckery that we keep doing around this fucking country. That's why. Y'all niggas want to blame white people for every fucking thing. And it's y'all fucking fault. Everything I've done in my life is mine. I hold it. Nobody else. Ain't nobody else to blame. You go into these countries when these countries keep telling you, stop doing that. Stop posting it on the end of that. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. But yet, hold on. Hold on, Jay Mitch, I'm going to get to you. Colombia has the right to be unaccountable because it's their fucking country. It's not ours. Go the fuck home and stay home. They can fucking treat us like dog shit, but it's their country. We're the kings of telling women that they need to be accountable, but we're not accountable for the shit we do. Fuck out of here. That's crazy. I can't hold that. I never will hold that. Be accountable for you. Don't be accountable for don't worry about the accountability of a country that has the right to tell you to come in or not. Their rules, their game, their country. Are we not the Americans that tell foreigners, yo, bro, you in America, you need to speak English? Are we not them folks? Come on, B. Come on, B. Come on, B. Y'all niggas need to get it together. Be like them mafia dons under the radar. But y'all don't want to do that. Everybody want to be on Front Street. Everybody want to be a New Yorker. Everybody want, yo, I'm from Brooklyn, son. Nah, son. Stay low key. My niggas from New York, you don't even know they New Yorkers. They stay quiet. They stay quiet. Yo, I'm from here, son. Nah, shut the fuck up with all of that and be cool. Be cool. Hold on. There's more. Hold on. There's more. Shout out to O'Shea, though. There's more.
Passport bros were just black dudes. Now passport bros give me any race. And so when you put this stuff out there, and trust me, I've made my mistakes too, it's not going to come out like how you want. Other people look at this as, this is a bad reputation for us on the world stage. Wait, we don't want our country to look like this. This looks bad. And so when you look at a brother like Don P, and he might just very well be, making his money and bringing tours. And to be fair, he's selling tours for men who are tired of dealing with American women. You can only really do this if you're showing like what the women look like, the party life, how fine they are. You pretty much have to do stuff like this. And this is not really so bad, but it is when you're not from that place, right? In the parties in which these guys are throwing, it doesn't match up to the brand image that the Dominican Republic wants to have, or Colombia, a country that has historically struggled with their reputation since Pablo Escobar. This is not going to cut it. All right. Then there is this.
When you get into their country and you see what's going on here, there are far worse things going on here than some foreigner inviting a couple people to come have a house party. Absolutely ridiculous, right? You got massage parlors. You got teenagers outside selling.
Hold on, gang. So Homies Hub, the Homies Hub. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Homies Hub may be the next person banned from Colombia if he's not already, because he said a few things that you shouldn't be saying about this particular country, or they don't want you to say, per se. Everybody knows what happens in Colombia. Everybody knows things that happen in Colombia, right? Same thing that things happen in the United States, but everybody knows certain things. But then speaking about it is something different, right? Whether we, listen to me clearly, fellas, whether we agree or disagree with how each country handles their immigration or their public, their PR, public relations, that's not up to us. That's up to that country. So Homies Hub goes in and says, we know that this happens. I'll let you hear it. Let me let you hear it, right? Because he starts to get into it. Let me let you hear it, and then
going on here. There are far worse things going on here than some foreigner inviting a couple people to come have a house party. Absolutely ridiculous, right? You got massage parlors. You got teenagers outside selling their bodies. I don't even understand this, and the sexual exploitation part seems to only apply to Americans or first worlders that have money.
Shout out to the.
All right, gang. All right. So here's what Homies Hub needs to understand. Well, he don't have to understand. I don't give a fuck what he do. My house, my rules, right? You know that little lazy boy chair that you like to sit on at your house, a little recliner? That's my shit. A stranger's not coming in my house, sitting on my shit. As black people, listen. If a stranger does two things in your house, you invited this motherfucker in your house, and a stranger comes in your house and does two things, that stranger, one of these two things, or even both of them. But there's a small list of things that a stranger should never do in your house. That motherfucker's gonna have to go. The first thing is, don't go in my motherfucking refrigerator and eat my food without my permission. Don't go in my refrigerator without washing your motherfucking hands. You hear me? And then clean up after yourself. That's a black home. Should be damn near everybody's home. I'm doing this shit in my fucking house. You don't do this shit in my fucking house. That's what it is, Homies Hub. I can do it. You can't. Go the fuck back home if you want to do all that without any fucking. Go home. Go to another country. Well, they're setting their rules. Go the fuck home. You got a problem with how they conducting themselves and how they fucking have a so-called double standard on how you react? Go the fuck home, because they ain't changing for you. There will be more. Planes keep landing. Planes keep landing every day. Every day planes keep landing. Go the fuck home. Wash your ass before you hit the sheets. Don't be stinking in my fucking house. All right? Flush the toilet. Shit you do in black people's house that could get you immediately expelled and never invited again. Oh, if we serve it, you come over for dinner, don't put your fucking hands in the food. Either let somebody serve you, or you wash your hands and get a utensil and get food. This ain't Africa, nigga. We don't eat with our hands over here. Don't put your hands in fucking food over here. Sorry to my brothers, but we don't eat with our hands over here. You feel me? Don't do that. You'll get kicked out of the house. It's their rules, Homies Hub. It's not yours. It's not yours to fuck it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to you, but it's their rules, and they're not going to change it for you, me, or anybody else. It's just what it is. Dominican Republic used to make you pay like $10, $20 to get in Dominican Republic. Nicaragua currently makes you pay to leave. They make you pay to leave. That's their fucking rules. It's their fucking rules. You know, this past summer, you know how many Colombians I seen get arrested in Boston for thinking that they're back in Colombia? Fuck no. You going to jail if you break the rules of a certain country, or you're going to get kicked out. Let's be clear, fellas. I don't give a fuck about these countries. I don't. It's not my country. If they tell me I can never come back, I still live in the United States of America. And there still are other countries I could travel to. But at the end of the day, they are telling you to chill the fuck out. They told you this in 2023, and people are not listening. So Colombia made the decisions like, yo, nah. The citizens made enough racket because you guys do remember that Colombia is a democratic country. They vote their elected officials. They have elected officials that they vote in. And when these candidates are going around the city and asking these citizens, well, what are you, or having these fucking conferences about what their grievances are, that comes up. And so the philia comes up, right? And the Parquilleras comes up about how it is and what it looked like. The Wall City comes up about how it is and what it looks like. Families want to go and travel. This is their country. That's their shit. It's like me. Look, it's like me going to Faneuil Hall, Boston, and seeing a bunch of niggas from Atlanta fucking doing whatever the fuck they want to do to my city. We ain't going like that in Boston. You already know how we give it up. We ain't going like that. Or Mississippi, wherever the fuck they're from. Y'all gonna get in line in our city, or we're gonna do what we have to do. That's just what it is. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you the fucking truth. Whether you agree with them or not, guys, listen, whether you agree with them or not, that's their house, their rules. You don't go into I dare you to go in a black woman's house and tell her how to run her shit, and you a guest. Man, listen. Get a black person's house in general and tell them, yo, yeah, nah, fuck that, bro. We're gonna leave the dishes right here. The fuck out of here. You know what's gonna happen, guys. Be sensible, be understanding. Take a step back and be like, well, yeah, I could change a few things. It's hard to look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. It's okay. It's okay. Now, I hope that he fixes his situation. The first guy, I hope he fixes his situation and they let him back in. But my advice would be to just stop with the whole, and then your group tours, his group tours, bring some bitches in there. I mean, bring some women. Have a bunch of traveling women come through. Like how I would do it if I was doing shit like that, which I don't, because I'm a solo dolo guy. I mean, I'd have a group of shorties, a group of dudes, and we just, and then we'll take pictures of us doing tour events, and we'll take pictures of us with, like, what I'm saying, the fucking, I don't know, we'll contact the State Department and be like, yo, we want to do some work with these people. We do some work with them, and then boom, at the end of all of that, we slide out and do what we do. But the pictures will all be perfect. Everybody's going, he's over there giving toys to the kids and the school teachers and helping them with pens and pads and shit like that. But niggas ain't on that type of time, bro. Niggas be nigging. And they get mad when you call them out for nigging. The fuck type of time y'all on? Let me read some comments before I get to the next one and get the fuck up out of here, because my family's cutting some rug down there. You know what I'm saying? Let me read these comments real quick. Let me see what the boys are saying. I know y'all ain't gonna like it. But it is what it is. Let me see. Salute. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah. Bruce always got me. He thinking me all the time. I know I was late. Bruce in the building. Backpack Val, salute. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Bruce. My position is not from a position of malice, fellas. I'm not saying these things from malice. And I'm not taking a country side over my people. I'm born black, I'm a die black, and I love my people. even though some of my people, a small faction of my people, some fucked up people, they're my people, they mine, they belong to me. They belong to me. Passport bros, y'all need to let them niggas go. Y'all need to let them niggas, let them go. Change the fuck, rebrand, niggas. God damn, if anybody is due for rebranding, ain't them niggas due for rebrand the fuck up? Rebrand that shit. Read the fuck brand. This is, god damn. Salute to the team, fellas. Thank y'all for being in the building today. Read a fuck brand. Thirsty Thursday, we back in the building. You know that, JP. I was going through, man, the last year has been the roughest since my mom almost lost her life in 1997. That was a rough year. That was rougher to me than 2001. 2001, I almost died in a car accident. My nephew got murdered and my dad died within 3 months of each other. So that was rough. But my mother almost was 97, 96 was tough. That was tough. But last year was fucking, it was that. That's why I stepped away from a little bit. There's certain people who know what the fuck I was going through, but I you know what I mean? Stop using that shit. Bitches love the, oh yeah, the Beijing. Yeah, J Mitch. I'm not ready. But I mean, I guess today's the day. What's good? Sorry, fellas. I'm catching up. I know. I'm from, I'm from Boston. I'm a 49ers fan though since I was a kid. So it's football season. But we'll be back. We'll switch the hat over. The Red Sox is doing good things. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been in the gym, bro. I've been in the gym. Been boxing again, bro. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. My hand speed is still the same. Power still the same. I just got to get some things together. So training is good for you. It's good for you. Really good. They knew what was popping. The mention of Mansion Party was damning enough. I mean, are you going to advertise anymore what you're doing? Are you going to a sausage fest? Do you want us to think that you're throwing a sausage party, gang? That's not happening. We know what's going on. Y'all don't speak Spanish. I'm going to go out on a limb and fucking assume that his niggas, there's probably one who speak a little bit, but you don't speak enough to be able to, you know what I mean? Translate only get you. You don't speak enough to be like, yo, I'm in this country doing it. I'm doing good work in the country. You don't speak enough, my nigga. Stop it. Stop the cap. Yeah, my bad, J Mitch. Damn, my brother's on me today. God damn. I'm sorry, brother. Damn. Posting holes on. That's what it was. Stay off the internet, brothers. Y'all don't learn. Down fucking bad. And they don't get it. You don't know what the real cuz. You was hanging out with Miguel Till. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Get out of here, Milano. Get out of here. Fuck them niggas. Respectfully. Or disrespectfully. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. YouTube shadow banning you. I hit the notify me. Yeah, J Mees, I know. My shit don't hit. Like I do all the thumbnails, the tags, all the bullshit, and it don't get, I tag other joints and it don't. They definitely are. My previous content was not, let's say, digestible. First, you know what I mean? And it's okay. It's okay. This is my therapy. And the guys that are tuned in, thank you. I get it. Now, I need a good clip format. If I could get a clipper, then we start saturating the market, and then there's nothing they could do. They could try to shadow ban they want. It's gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna start running off Kick, and then what they gonna do? They did that to my homie Checking Effect. Shadow banned his ass. It's tough. But thank you for locking in. My advice for that is unsubscribe and subscribe back again, because I think it jumps the AI system that they use in the background, the algorithm or whatever. AI is smart, but sometimes it's not. For the hustlers, the trickers, the Northeast swindlers, the ways of the streets, sometimes it doesn't get that. It doesn't pick up on the game. You know what I mean? Live and die for black people, B.O.B., not Mulano. I learned my lesson. I mean, that's you. That's you. That's you, Mulano. You're half black, you're half white, brother. You have had your own personal struggle with being mixed, which is different from mine. But my struggle with, the things that I've seen and had to endure, family members had to see and endure, my mother's 80 years old, brother. She lived through a lot of shit that she had to deal with. So yeah, my people's my people. You don't turn on your people. You don't Officer Tatum your people's, gang. You don't Officer Tatum and Candace, what's her name? Candace Owens your people, gang. You don't do that. If you got something to say about your peoples, right? If you're talking about your people, whether it's Latinos, Asians, if you got disrespect to say about your people, or you want to give the real to your people, and you're not doing the work to help your people, fuck you. I'm never that guy. I'm down in the trenches with my people forever and ever, because I'm black. I can't change that. I can't change that, fellas. Nor do I want to. I probably want to be Samoan one day, because they just make great football players, bro. Samoan nigga. It's like they don't have no pain threshold or something over there, man. Them niggas different. They built different. But anyways. Yes, it does. Yes. Oh, y'all talk. Okay. Y'all go ahead. Let me get to these comments. Hub is bipolar. He's kissing oh man, Bruce. Damn. He's kissing pros. I mean, shit. He's not the first. If that happened, I don't know. There's no smoke with him. B.O.B. Meanwhile, B.O.B. is smoking. Yo, stupid. Oh man. Don't pay attention to Mulano. Yeah. Salute. Okay. Coming down, they're unorganized. Can't tell migration where they're staying or what they came for. I mean, Lincoln, get your shit together. Get your shit together. When I come through the airport and I see like a group of us, I'm like, I hope these guys don't get turned away. But when you see them, like, obviously they're paying attention. A group of dudes, like a large group of dudes. Like, yeah, which I know y'all ain't there for. I know y'all ain't there. You just know, and they know. Remember, y'all keep forgetting that these agents and these people got Americans helping them too. They got people helping them. Y'all don't understand that. I don't. The dude, one of the dudes told you this. He told you he's helping them. Like, so I don't know what y'all doing. I'm saying Mulano's tripping, boy. Yo, what's wrong with you, Mulano? Hide the gray. All right. Nah. Yeah, no, brother. Nah, it's not that. But I'm just telling you what it is. I'm telling you what they say. I'm telling you I'm telling you, when you have a deep conversation with somebody, right? You sit down, let's say you at a bus stop, just a bus stop. You're sitting at a bus stop and you start talking about life and things and you know, your experiences and shit. Those are deep conversations. When you do not speak the language, you cannot have a deep conversation. It is always and forever be surface to top mid-level conversation. You can't get deep. You can't ask those questions where, you know, the translator, I've recently discovered that the translator apps do not translate at a great rate. I would say 70% of what you're trying to say to somebody is going to be translated. The rest is because there's things that we say that doesn't translate well on the apps, right? So when I was learning Spanish, I understood a good 60% or 50 to 60% in a bit in the middle in of the language. And then when somebody says that, when there's a word I'm unfamiliar with, that word is really important to determining the whole sentence. I would get lost and think it's something else and I'd be wrong. So if you're having these surface level conversations with these people, some of these people will not let down their guard to tell you certain things, or they don't feel comfortable saying a certain thing to you. And so you really have to be able to sit down and have a conversation with somebody. You meet somebody just anywhere. It's anywhere. You know, that applies to anywhere. You meet somebody, they're not going to give you. They're going to give you, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. But when you sit down with them, pop a beer open or have a drink, and they start talking to you, yo, I feel, bro, let me tell you something. That's when you get all that. And I don't think a lot of guys is getting that because of the language barrier. They never gave the real reason. They never gave the real reason. Right? They never give the real reason. Yeah, they can do that. It's their country. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, fella. Passport Blueprint, I appreciate you. Thank you. It's the truth. It's the truth. Ali. Where's the Canadians? DR, man. DR got his own problem. We about to talk about DR in a second. Real quick. Just real quick. All right. I don't understand why they gotta post everything. I still don't understand. TC, you and I have been in 3 countries together and we've enjoyed ourselves. Beach time, restaurants, fun, friends that we have. Ain't nobody seeing them. Ain't nobody seeing the pictures. I posted a picture on the beach in Rio because it was the first time that I ever seen volleyball played with your feet. And I posted that. That was about it. Wash your ass before you get them sheets. Facts. Like, you don't go into somebody's house and do certain things because they're gonna let you go. You abide by the rules of the house, fellas. They don't take too kindly to foreigners using social media to promote their women. Not at all. And this is what we're trying to tell guys. We're trying to tell them. Selling packages and consultations. These fucking men are selling packages and consultations to bring you to pro shooters. Nah, it ain't going no more. Enough. Thousands and millions of hours of footage has been logged, and they have they have learned enough. They have learned enough to let me see. They have learned enough to know that from these video footages, that they're good. And what comes to this is funny. We use this in the group chat, man. It's funny. Oh man, I love this. This is one of my favorites, right? You see this? We use this. They have learned enough by watching and listening to y'all niggas that y'all full of shit when y'all come through the border. They know what you're there for. They just ask you to be polite. They just ask you to be nice. They just ask you to be a good foreign tourist coming to enjoy the city, that wants to enjoy all the things that the city offers, but shut the fuck up about it. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing out here. That's what they want you to do. That's what they want you to do. You dig? I'm gonna run through these comments. I'm sorry, fellas, it's taking me a little, you know what I mean? Of course, you gotta come through, Ali. Stop playing. Socialist. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Wagwan. Let me. I see the comments. I'm just gonna highlight a few real quick. Fuck. It's not that hard to just travel and shut up about it. And be cool. Big money. Just be cool. Like, do your thizzle. Just shut the fuck up about it. And it's kind of weird though. Because the advertisements of some of these promoters and all that shit, or group package guys, right? You're advertising to men when you should always. I'm throwing a party, free drinks for the first 5 ladies, if that's what you're doing, something like that, right? And if I was that type of guy, I would never show any tourists in any of my videos. Never show it. Because I don't have to. If it was all my homegirls and that we're having a party, I don't have to show any of y'all, because y'all see it, be like, yo, that shit look lit. I'm out of here. I'm going down there. It's just ugly. Stay off the internet, bro. Stay off the internet with your shenanigans. In certain countries, Brazil, y'all keep thinking that Brazil still hates that. Remember, Austin got in trouble for a little bit. O'Shea was talking about Floyd, but Austin got in trouble. Stay off the internet. Stay off the internet with your shenanigans. Mulano's nuts, bro. How you not a Pats fan? Bro, my father grew up a Dallas Cowboys fan. He's from North Carolina. And when I was like 6, 7, 8, the 49ers was just everywhere. And I just took to him, bro. That time, the Patriots was ass. Matter of fact, around that time I was growing up, bro, the Patriots fans, it was 2 teams. The Patriots and the Browns used to wear bags over their heads at the games. Wild work. Kraft gang, nah, hell no. Teammates in the building, salute to the bro. You never know what people are dealing with on the daily. Stay humble. That's a fact. Jaws in the building, salute, brother. Jaws surprised the shit out of me this week, bro. Man, fucking Jaws. I didn't know all that. Man, god damn, you surprised me. I'm still tripping over that. Tallahassee 8. Yo, shout out to Jaws, bro. Very true about the translators. It's better to learn the language. Just try, bro. The translators are not giving y'all a great conversation, bro. Just shut it down. Just do your thizzle. If you there for a couple of days, or you translating to get a taxi or Uber, okay, you can get through. But like, if you're trying to get deep, and this is and then ironically, guys, listen, they know this. The government and all these people, they know that you're not locking in with somebody. They have a general idea that you're not locking in with somebody on a spiritual, deep thought mind level. That's not happening, bro, because you can't even speak the language. Your translator is only going to get you so far. That's just what it is. It's what it is. Black and white. Yeah, yo, you stupid. Nah, don't speak on DR. You haven't been in it for 5 years. Oh, nah, we was there. Me and TC was with me the last time I was there. What was that? 2023. Nah, there's a guy. The reason why I want to touch it, there's a guy that said something and he doesn't understand. You know. All right. We almost at the end. These guys give politicians a narrative to use for their political campaigns. That's a fact. And we're not understanding the levels. When I heard the mayor of Medellin start talking about the tourists, this was back in the day when the Philias was heavy out there, right? The Philias, they was out there heavy. And once I heard them start talking about that and cleaning up Yedis Park, I was like, oh man, it's over with. And I didn't see this coming, but like people getting turned away, but I didn't see it. I should have. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, the first shoe to drop was Miko, right? Miko got hemmed up over there and got sent back home. I mean, and then, you know, here we are today. These guys are ducking my bro Milano with the boxing match. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. I think that in this YouTube space, people have their grievances in the world. Like, go to the boxing gym, get it done. A person that doesn't take the fade is a pussy, period. Pussy. You don't take a fade, you're a pussy. Let's be clear. You are soft. You are scared. Maybe you're scared of embarrassment, but take the fade. Be like, I would say, listen, no cameras. We'll just do this shit in the gym and then figure it out after that. Or if you bold enough to do it with cameras, do it. Mulano is, he did it. And he's willing to do it again. But people ain't taking a fade. It's soft to me. It's fucking soft. Keep your cheek clapping exports to yourself. That's what we saying. Wah, wah. That's what we saying, gang. Keep them shits to yourself. Stay quiet, stay low. Keep your head down, right? And be quiet. I don't care for Brazil. They have selective outrage. I would agree. Hypocritical. But it's their country. They can do what they want. And catching that NFL game in Brazil next month. Anybody, I don't know, man. I'm not going there for no NFL game. I would, nah. The only place I would probably go to an NFL game is in Mexico because they know football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen, like, I'm not going to name the country. There was one country doing chants and shit. That's not football, bro. We don't do that. That's soccer, bro. We don't do that. That's not American football. That's world football. We don't chant and shit and all that bullshit. We do what we do. We do a quick song that come through. We probably do the wave and then shut it the fuck down. Motherfuckers over there doing fucking Scandinavian rowing and shit. What's that country that was sitting down in the middle of the street during the World Cup doing rowing and shit? Like, we don't do all that shit, bro. We're American, bro. Unapologetic. I had huge success with Google Translate in Brazil. No, the fuck you didn't. You thought they understood you. You thought they fucking understood you. They didn't. Mulano has this fucking weird way, right? And I gotta give Mulano credit because Mulano, like, he has a personality that he doesn't give a fuck how he looks. He's just gonna enjoy his life. Salute to you for that. But you didn't understand everything I was saying because I didn't. And I'm deep in some languages, bro. So you translating is not carrying over very well. Your shit worked enough for you. You got through. But some things you were saying to these people, like I watched your videos, some of the things you were saying to these people, they didn't understand and you didn't understand, but you just rode the wave over it, right? There was no hiccups. You like, yo, we going. I admire that. Brazil is my favorite country. I know. You know I know. You know I know. Mr. Flip Flop is all talk, no action. That's between him and whoever he's talking to. I don't got nothing in that. Y'all handle it. But I will say about Mr. Flip Flop is if y'all got a grievance with him, bring it to him, or shut the fuck up. That's it. I want to show you this quick video about this brother, man. Oh, this guy. Oh, this poor guy. His name, I've heard his name before, but I don't consume YouTube like that, fellas. I do watch my broski. I do watch Lord. Shout out to Lord, man. Shout out to Lord. Let me see. I got it. Shout out to Lord. I do consume Lord. I do consume Drew Bensky. I do consume that. I stopped fucking with. I stopped Kurt Cass a long time ago. Here and there, I'll watch Volpe. Volpe, is that his name? Volpe. I don't know how he says it. If he says it in English or Spanish, but it's Volpe in Spanish. But I don't know. But I do consume his shit. And that's about it. Oh, and the brother, I think he's either Nigerian or Ghanaian. The brother that does, fuck, what is his name? Passport. Is it Passport Heavy or is it Passport? What's the guy's name, man? Yo, they do sleep on Lord, bro. Lord's doing. He's when he was in Asia or something, he did a video in France that was fire. Then he did one in like Asia or something. He's bro, consume his content, solid shit. But anyways, the what's it? Passport Heavy or something like that, solid. This brother right here, Ronin Traveler, right? Again, I don't got no smoke with these people. I'm just gonna say something that we can't let that shit slide, you know, kind of thing. And it's accountability, right? It's an accountability situation. Let's see here. Boom. Now, let's get into this real quick. Ronan says some things that I particularly don't agree with.
Okay, it is the one and only Ronan the Traveler. Look, man, I got a good video for you guys, man. Just wanted to discuss something, man. The problem with dating abroad or Dominican Republic, whatever you want to call it, because it's all linked together. You know, I got a Facebook group, man, with over 11,000 people in there. So we got guys right now in Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, got guys in all Cambodia, same thing in Africa, Kenya. I even got 2 guys in Ethiopia right now. Many in South Africa, some in Nigeria and Cape Verde. So, and all over Latin America. So what am I getting at? And they all have the same problem. They all are having the same exact problem. You said, what's that problem? And I'm gonna tell you how to solve the problem. The number one problem with dating abroad, and especially in here places like Dominican Republic, in the developing world, is this: survival mode, right? Everybody's in survival mode. So a Dominican woman told me something that I never forgot before. She said, love is good, but it doesn't pay bills. Damn. That's the kind of mindset that you're going to deal with. So in 1943, a guy by the name of Abraham Maslow wrote a thesis or some paperwork about the hierarchy of needs. It's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And at the very bottom of the pyramid, you had, I think, basic survival. And here's the problem. A lot of us coming from the West, we are at the top tiers of the pyramid. Self-realization, now you're trying to find peace, you're there. But it's hard to bridge that gap with when the woman is trying to survive and you in a thriving zone. So let me give you an example. And I'm gonna tell you a few examples. So Saturday night here, right? I've been dating a chick named Maria. Maria's a cool girl, works at one of these restaurants or whatever. And me and her have been out to eat a few times. Saturday was.
Now, if I'm not mistaken enough, I think I gotta pause it every certain amount before I start getting dinged for things, but I think I gotta pause it, right? But let me pause. I don't know what I don't know. I just don't want, I think this live is necessary for people to see. I hope that it does well because people gotta, guys, I implore you, all right, to pass this shit out to people. Send it, put it, group chats that you don't speak in, link it, because guys got to see this shit because it's important. It's very important that guys start to understand what these countries are asking for. Colombia is not the only country telling you guys this. This is other countries. But what the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here. Some Midwest got some different things out here for bugs, bro. Pass this out. Do me a favor. Guys, everybody that knows me, I don't get on here and beg for your donations. I go through everyone. Just think about what I do and what I offer you guys and what I've been doing. I go through all of you guys' comments, every single fucking one of them, right? Where other guys only highlight super chats. I don't ask for super chats. I don't ask for shit from you guys. Just do me a solid, spread this fucking thing out. Send it. I need our people, our guys, our travel community, black, white, whatever, to consume this. That's all I need. That's all I need from y'all. That's all I need. Now, if y'all want to send some super chat shit, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to send it back, but I'm not going to ask for it. I don't need it. I work every day. This is fucking therapy for me, right? So what I need is you guys to just fucking drop these off in these group chats. If somebody says, fuck that nigga, great. I'm on their mind. That's it. But the message I'm trying to get to people is travel smarter, travel better, so that your passport can be stamped with an entry stamp instead of a rejected stamp. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh, and help guys find real love. I like that too. I like helping guys find love. Right? So let me go back to what my homie's saying. And I'm gonna tap his ass with this bullshit he talking.
It was her first time actually coming to visit me at my place.
Yeah, boy.
She come to visit me, took her to the pool deck, let her order all kind of food, whatever she wanted. And it's cool, man. We drank liquor. When we came back into my place, she was so happy. She was like a little kitty cat, man. She was prancing around. She was so impressed with the lifestyle. And she told me, she was like, Papi, tu vida is, you know, she was telling me about my life. And she was like, your life is so good. Oh, Dios has blessed you a lot. She told me how much God has blessed me. She like, I love to have a life like you have and this and that. And then she like, you want a massage? So I'm like, you know, absolutely, I want a massage. You know, but
Oh, it's good.
what's the thing? You know, that's one of the problems. So does she give me a massage because she like me, or she give me a massage because, you know, she want to be down with the team like that and live like that? And I noticed this a lot. You know, I live in these towers. And living in these towers, man, it's like living in a high-end hotel and you see people come.
I gotta get to what he was talking about because this is I'm not interested in all that.
Yeah, man, how you doing? He turned around. He got their last son, who's like 30-something years old, or whatever, coming to visit me at my place.
Yeah, boy.
She come to visit me. Took her to the pool deck. Let her the hierarchy of needs is causing the same exact problem. You said, what's that problem? And I'm gonna tell you how to solve the problem. So we got guys right now in Asia, Thailand. I got a good video for you guys, man. Just want to Dominican Republic, whatever you want to call it, because it's all linked together. You know, I got a Facebook group, man, with over 11,000 people in there. So we got guys right now in Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, got guys in all Cambodia, same thing in Africa, Kenya. I even got 2 guys in Ethiopia. So what am I getting at?
Please.
And they all have the same problem. They all are having the same exact problem. You said, what's that problem? And I'm going to tell you how to solve the problem, right? Everybody, 43, a guy by the name of Abraham Maslow wrote a thesis or some paperwork about the hierarchy of needs. It's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And at the very bottom of the pyramid, you had, I think, basic survival. And
all right, I'm not gonna look for this nigga shit. Shout out to him, salute to him, sub up to his channel. I don't know his content. I've heard his name. He's been in this space for a while. Salute to him. But Ronan made a comment on this particular video saying that he got his heart broke and, you know, he's not interested in love anymore because of that, right? And so he just locks in with who he locks in with for whatever reason, and guys are, not rocking in. Number one, let's start for number one, right? Number one, you ain't finding no love in Dominican Republic. That's not gonna fucking happen at all. You're not. And so he started to go into the survival mode, and the reason why Dominican women particularly believe in the details, or the fact that love does not pay the bills. There's two sayings in Dominican Republic that stick forever. Love does not pay the bills. They stick by that. And also, a man knows what a woman needs, right? And so that's the Dominican women. They don't believe in these things. Niggas keep traveling over there. I'm convinced that guys keep traveling over there to clap some cheeks. Let's be clear, okay? Which is fine. If Dominican Republic allows it, do what you got to do. Live your life. Enjoy yourself to the best of your natural born abilities. But to justify that position would be taking a position against God, which I do believe, and taking a position against human nature. Yes, human nature is to survive. But when you look at indigenous tribes in Africa that don't see humans, modern humans, the Amish that don't live a modern life, certain environments where you have to have a pass from the government to travel into those places, still abide by the basic principles of life. Money is the root of fucking all evil. Do I want it? Yes. But I'm not selling my soul for $1. Everybody that fucks with me in the PLPU, almost everyone has told me what I should do with this particular channel to make it grow. Check and Effect, other fucking YouTubers told me what I should do with this channel to make it grow. And I felt like that's not authentic me. I'm not going to sell my soul for $1. We are living in the age of the dollar replacing the values or the human life. The dollar is more valued than a human life. Person can die, but I'm not going to lose $1. Where is the integrity, the moral compass of people in this fucking world? So you mean to tell me that love doesn't pay the bills? Then bitch, you've never met me. Because if you love me, I'm going to do what the fuck ever it takes to make sure that you good. That's love. That's sacrifice. That's commitment. That's dedication. And it's not just women. My guys that I fuck with, I love you. And I'll make sure to do everything in me that you good, that we're good. My guys, my circle, my brothers, y'all are good. You don't have to ask. I'm there. It didn't cost $1. But in this world where we're talking about value, right? I think Jay-Z said it. Jay-Z said it, but it was a quote. Jay-Z said it in a bar, but it was a quote by Owen Wells. And I posted it on my WhatsApp the other day. You know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. You know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. If you ever come across a friend or a female that monetizes everything, that's not a relationship. That's a person that will pull the plug on you when you're trying to fight to live. I don't need those people around me. I don't want those people around me. That's not what the Bible tells us. And I'm not here to preach to y'all boys. Some of y'all boys have other religions. Shout out to the Muslim faction in the group. My Muslim guys have been keeping me solid. Salute to them. Shout out to the few Jewish guys in the group. You know, they do what they do. They have their standards and moral compass in certain situations. The Christians, shout out to what they do. They have their standards and morals in certain situations. But I'm not here to preach to y'all. I'm not here to preach with y'all about religion or talk even about religion. It's just, that's just not what it is. My love for a person is my love for the person genuinely. You don't have to do anything for me to gain my love. It's who you are. And you should never invite a bitch, a female, into your circle, into your heart, into your situation if she's not loving you for you. My last relationship ended in 2016. 2016, gang. My last relationship ended. I had to fix myself. I had to recalibrate. I had to go through therapy, all that, because I wasn't right. But in that time, I started searching, for love and relationships, and it didn't work out. And I said, damn, why didn't it? I had my certain metrics. She got out of job. She got to be, honest, loyal, what I'm saying, faithful. Those are the three things I want. And it's still the same shit today. But was I prepared to receive those things from these women? And I wasn't. I had to go through learning myself to be able to accept love in return. There's people in this world that can give love but can't take love. And there's people in this world that can take all the love, but they don't give love, right? So I had to learn how to receive love because I give a lot of love. My guys that know me, y'all know I'm not lying. I give a lot of love. Too much love. Too much love sometimes. But I'd like to try with however many years I have on this earth to recalibrate people's thinking to embrace love again. And I know it's hard, but I want my guys to embrace love again. Love one another. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm from an inner city. I'm from two Southern Black parents. There's places that I used to go to where I see another Black dude, and it was, I'm tucked and I'm on edge, or that person's on edge. But it took for me traveling outside the country to discover how to love another one of me. It took for me to see brothers from different areas of the country, different areas of the world, to be able to give love and not be guarded when I see another one of us. And I remember I went to a white high school. And it was a joke that I think Drewski did a little skit where he was at a party with his white friends and then see another brother, and then automatically he's like, yo, they want you to leave. Like, I was never that dude, but it was like seeing that person in that environment and remembering how it was being from my hood, like seeing a nigga that you don't know, you always on guard. And it shouldn't be like that. And I learned traveling outside the country in different places to love one another, regardless of our differences, to love one another, right? And so I want this world, or the people that hear my voice, to learn love again, because love actually fixes a lot of the problems that we have, whether you think about it or not. And I'm not going to break it all down, but I could do a fucking 5-series video on how love can fix these issues where people don't think. So when you say that love doesn't pay the bills, then that person don't love you. That person don't love you. A guy that is with a woman and not taking care of his responsibilities don't love her. He's infatuated with her. He don't love her. A woman that is with a man that is not taking care of her responsibilities, she don't love him. She loves what he does for her. So I want us to get back to loving. So that's why I pulled that video up to him. You're not going to find love in Dominican Republic. Number one, you don't speak enough fucking Spanish. So I'm going to circle back. You're not going to get those deep conversations for a female to break down and ignore the fact that you're a gringo and love you for you. You are a fucking meal ticket. And that's what they look at you as. Now, even though you pass all of that, like you even if you are fluent in Spanish, like Dominican Republic's fucked, bro. It's fucked for love. Like the Dominican men are telling you it's fucked for love. Yo, this is my wife, bro, but I take care of her like that, and she knows I'm doing this, and bro, yo, it's fucked. Once I seen that shit, I got about a Dodge. People tell you, yo, you my brother, bro. You're my bro. Yo, I love you, bro. You my, and then they, the small relationships that I built in the Dominican Republic, there is nobody in the Dominican Republic that I say that I love that I met in the Dominican Republic. I met them dudes from the city and they got deported, or I met their family and we was locked in because of the strength of somebody I met. That's how that came together. But in this world where every time you turn on the news, it's just hate. There's all this bullshit. There's all this, people talking in this YouTube space where people are fucking, the drama sells. Somebody's fighting, talking shit about people, talking shit about one person one day, the next day they cool. Like, it's not real love, bro. And I think I may have mentioned this before. There's a song by the Lox saying, let's start love all over. Back to the days that the Northerners used to travel to Virginia and Maryland and go to those parties and meet something. Like, there's still Southerners and Northerners married to this day that met off of the strength of those party situations where love was involved. Like, let's bring love back together. You know what I'm saying? It may sound corny to some people and be like, yo, what's B.A.B. talking about? I'm talking about loving on one each other and creating peace. 2001, right? 9/11, 2001. The towers came down in New York. And the narrative after that was fear of the Muslim. Prior to that, the only thing close that we knew to Muslims was we knew the Muslims, the black Muslims, but we didn't know the Arabic outside of U.S. Muslims. So once 9/11 happened, there was hatred, there was distrust, there was fear of the Muslim narrated by the United States of America, right? And now, today, fast forward to 2026, once you get to know the content of the character, like Martin Luther King said, and you accept the differences of a person, because we're all not the same, nor do I want to be with somebody the same. I don't. I like my guys with different ideas, right? The PLPU was formed for that basis of guys that networking with different ideas, there is not that group. And I gotta say to y'all brothers that's in the PLPU, I thank you from my heart. That group, there's no fucking monolith and shit. Everybody got their own ideas. Nigga, you wrong. We've had drag out arguments in the group. Arguments that, and my guys in my line, we had arguments that went for fucking weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because guys are not on the same page for some things. We're not the same. But we respect and love one another. Bro, you all right? Happy birthday, bro. You good? Yeah. We can get back to that. So for that narrative to say, Ronan Travels to say, yeah, I agree with the Dominican shorty that, love is not, love doesn't have a price, or, I got hurt by somebody. He said, I got hurt by somebody. And then, I'm just not subscribing to love again. And I heard many foreign travelers say the same fucking thing. I got hurt by love and, I'm not doing it again. Bro, the biggest thing, women don't really understand it. We hurt different. I may be wrong, but I think I'm right this time. An unfaithful woman versus an unfaithful man is different. A man can be unfaithful and not know anything about the woman he was with. Come home, baby. I don't know her. I don't even know where she lived. I got weak. I did that. I don't know. A woman, she got to have some type of feelings for that guy. Some type of feelings. Majority of women have some type of feeling or something they like about that guy. We probably like some cheeks, but there's a million cheeks everywhere. We like her cheeks. Next day, we don't like her cheeks. We like somebody else's cheeks. But they have some deepness to them. So it hurts a little more to know that, oh, so you was just pillow talking with this guy and sitting there hugging him and caressing him? Like, come on, man. That hurts. The betrayal is different, right? It's different between man and woman. But the love, right? When you love somebody, you love them enough to put them before yourself. You love them enough to do things that you normally wouldn't do for everybody. That's why you're in a relationship or you're in a friendship, because you doing things that you wouldn't do for a stranger. That's love. The love that you have for a person, you don't want to see that person hurt, hungry, or upset. Or I'm sorry, you don't want to see that person physically hurt, hungry, or emotionally hurt. You feel it. When you love somebody, like I love my guys, my homies, when they hurt, I hurt. That's love. And it doesn't cost $1. No dollars at all. No dollars. So when you get hurt by somebody, bro, it's just like a jump shot. You shoot a jump shot when y'all motherfuckers go, because I know we don't got a whole chat full of basketball Steph Curry's. You shoot, you miss. What do? You shoot another one. I gotta give credit to niggas from New York, New Jersey. I gotta give credit to y'all niggas. And here is why I'm gonna give credit to the New Yorker. I went to New York and I was on the stoop, chilling, drinking on the stoop, because only you could do that in New York. Dope. And so one of the guys that I was around, he was like, yo, a girl was walking by, he hollered at her. She was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. The other ones ignored him. And I looked at him and I said, bro, you keep shooting. You've been missing this whole time. I said, why do you keep doing that? Shit's embarrassing, bro. He said, bro, if I shoot at 20 and get one, I win. If I shoot at 20 and get 1, 2, or 3, I win. I don't leave with nothing. I leave with something. I'm good. I'm going to keep shooting. Love is a risk. Everywhere you go, love is a risk. You can meet a guy at work, get to know that guy at work. He invites you to the barbecue. You invite him to the barbecue. Y'all families have picnics together. Y'all start being cool. You don't know if he's trying to side-eye your wife or nothing like that. It's a risk. You get a baddie that you digging, you want to start a relationship with her. There's no fucking guarantees that this is going to be fucking matrimony and love forever. It's a fucking risk. Anything with emotion is a risk because you only control you. You don't control the other person's emotions. Get the fuck back up and shoot again. Don't bounce out the game. How dare Ronan say he stepped out of the game because he got hurt and he don't want to face that again? But when a female does it, she has a husband at 25, has a baby by him, thinking she's in love. He fucks her over, she leaves him, and then now she's fucking undateable because she decided to stay out the market to heal up. Why is it okay for us and not okay for them? They humans too. They have emotions just like us. It's called being accountable. It's love. It's a risk. It's a fucking gamble, bro. It's a fucking 50-50 chance that it's going, maybe even less or more, but it's not guaranteed. So if it don't work, get on your fucking horse and try again. Right? I recently got an opportunity to see, and I'm not smiling. I'm not trying to smile, but I recently I'm remembering this fact. That's why my face lit up. I recently have an opportunity to meet a bunch of fucking 70, 80, and 90-year-old motherfuckers that's alone and dying with nobody by their side. I will do everything I can not to be like that. I'll do everything. No family, no, the kids trying to put them in homes. You know what I'm saying? There was a YouTube video about a woman in Mexico that was taking money from and killing these old guys. And the feds had to go get her from Mexico. She was in Vegas, all that. I forget her name. But one of the friends of one of the victims was like, this guy called me, we talked, he was very happy at the opportunity of finding love. He's been alone for so long, he was excited about it. You know, I told him, be careful. He said, I got it. You know, he wasn't careful because at some point, the desperation to be with somebody starts to make you make bad decisions. And he didn't see certain red flags. And he's dead. Right? So for me, I've been looking for love for a long time. And I got some stories. That's why I want to do story times. And through my journey, I got some stories. But I will successfully say tonight that I found love. I'm out the fucking game, guys. And she does live in Colombia. But she won't be for long. I won't save it for 2 weeks. I'll tell you now. It's possible. It's possible if you try. You can't make a shot if you don't shoot. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all boys, man. Get back in the game. That's the only reason about the Ronan video. It's no shade to you, sir. It's just that narrative is bullshit. And it doesn't help people. It creates more mongers. It creates more hostility. It creates more fear. And that narrative creates more 60, 70, 80 old motherfuckers dying alone. If that's what you want to do, do it. But when I'm fucking 90, if I live to 97, 80, and I can't walk no more, and my bitch next to me, nigga, get up. Let's do it. That gives me the motivation to keep on. I don't want no fucking nurse's aide telling me that. Cleaning my Depends. The fuck out of here. I want my wife to do it. So, that being said, thank y'all for rocking with the BLB. I'm out this bitch. Stay the fuck off the internet with your shenanigans and travel and have a good time. Leave the Passport Bro movement and love on one another, fellas. Love on one another. Love on one another. It costs nothing. Hold on. Before I leave, let me read these comments. I'm not going to leave y'all. I'm going to read these. Remember, I'm reading y'all fucking comments. Pass this shit out to the boys and them groups. You know, them groups where these niggas is posting their sex tapes and they act like Colombia don't know. Pass this shit out to them niggas. They need it. And if they got any smoke, my WhatsApp number's never changed. I'm right here. I'm accountable. Motherfuckers. Excuse my French. My job might be watching, but it's needed to be said. Read y'all comments, man. God damn. Shout out to Lord, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Lord, subscribe to Mulano, subscribe to Ronan. Subscribe up, man. Give these guys your subs, you know. Where did we leave off at? Where the fuck did we leave off at? Damn. Okay. All right. So we was about here. Yeah. He calls the cops every time I show up. Oh, man. I don't know about that. I don't know if Flip's going to call the cops. So I hope not. But that's between y'all. Sleeping on my guy. Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Drew Bensky. Yeah. Drew Bensky, he's like an idol to some of these guys. Guys want to be like him. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. I don't know what that means. Did I do something wrong, man? I'm not getting tapped today. I'm gonna stay positive. Can you speed him up to 1.25? He's talking too long. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I apologize, family. Everyone that goes to Sosua finds love with a mango. Yeah, that might be true. This was a good video from Ronan. Yeah, it was a good video, but I think he had a couple details that was wrong. It was a good video. if you a divorcee and you trying to travel and just enjoy a little bit of life, go ahead. But to navigate yourself away from love because of something happened in the past, bro, you got to get back on the horse, fella. Get back on the horse. Maybe that girl wasn't for you, right? Maybe you was too thirsty after pursuing her and ignored all the red flags, married her, had some kids, and then fucked it up. I know what happened to me. I didn't have kids with her, but I shouldn't have pursued somebody so hard. Biggest mistake in my life was with my youngest son's mom. I should have. She's a solid girl. She is a solid woman. I fucked it up. Being in them streets, she's one of the dopest. And she's Dominican, which is crazy. She's one of the dopest women I've ever met. She's just dope. But I fucked it up. And now she's married and happy. And I'm happy for them both. I love both of them. Travelmatic in the building. Salute to my bro. I seen your video over there in Portugal, bro. It's fire. Keep up the good work. Sub up to Travelmatic's channel. He's been dropping gems for years. He is probably he is the most underrated YouTuber in this game. So y'all tripping. Love with regular women. Love with regular women, not pros or fat women. Bruce, ain't your baby's mother from Medellin, bro? Y'all, you better chill out, bro. And how did you meet her? Let's be clear. Roman never had an honest woman in his life. Neither has Giamo. Giamo was on. He either got kicked out. Matter of fact, Giamo stayed. I seen Giamo. He stayed in the same Airbnb as me, or he stayed in one downstairs from me, and I seen him. And yeah, he was monitored over there. But I don't know why. I mean, it's his YouTube. It was his YouTube. Him talking to him, normal kid, young kid. But it's his YouTube channel that people didn't like. Know how to move for sure. I got me a Dominican love. Jesus Christ. A Dominican love. Y'all niggas need to get one and settle the fuck down. Or get a woman. If you interested in that, get a woman that accepts, you know, if that's what you want to do. Settle down. Have somebody solid. Can't find love in Sosua. Yeah, damn right you can't. All them motherfucking look. There's no shade at the Sosua niggas. Neither do I care. But all them niggas that have been going to Sosua. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and then I got a dip. Like I brought my brother to Dominican Republic. This was like 2016, 2017. I brought him down because my brother was going through some shit. Like I brought him down to Dominican Republic. He was having a good time. His wife got deported. Right. So his wife got deported. They had split up. She went to jail. She finished jail. She got deported. Boom. So he came down to the Dominican Republic. My brother was having a great time. One of his homies called him, was like, he told one of his homies he's going. One of his homies like, yo, I'm up in Sioux. Come through. You gonna love it over here. Like I'm the king around here. All black people is always the king somewhere. He was the king around Rancho Cucamonda. So my brother then tells me, yo, I got my homie up there. He wants us to go to Sosua. He said it's not too far from where you at. We could slide up there, go hang out with him. He said he got a whole villa, crib. You know what I'm saying? His girl was, she's dope. I said his girl. I said what? I said his girl. He got a girlfriend in Sosua. I said that's not his girl. That bitch is for the streets. I said, girlfriend and Sosua don't match, bro. It don't match. And then my brother started to see little videos here and there, and he like, oh, okay, I got it. We ended up not going. We went to Santo Domingo, and my brother, because he wanted to see his wife, his ex-wife. So we went to Santo Domingo. She's from Bani. So we went down there, and they chopped it up, hung out for a little bit, talked about their kids, shit like that. But Sosua and girlfriend, hell no. You can't. Got to pay for play. Got the P for P areas. and expect love. You can't go to the P4P areas and expect love. You also are going to get real love in an age gap relationship. Yes, I mean, weirdly enough, there's a lot of women in these countries in the 40 to 60 range that are single, that are looking for some good guys, you know, and they're not interested in other niggas, and they're not interested in money. They just want somebody, a companion. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this shit for years, and I talk to these women. There's good, solid women that do nothing. They don't have special friends that service them every now and again. As far as I know, I don't know, but there's good women that you can find if you're traveling outside for that. Untapped reserves, right? Me and Travelmatic actually had this conversation years ago about this age group. But typically you'll see, you know, guys with a 25 to 28-year-old and he's 60 something, and they boot up and married or in a relationship, which is, you know, good to them. I'm not going to take that risk with a young joint, because a young joint is a young joint, and a young joint can change their mind very quickly and start moving differently. You look for somebody sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of these niggas. And then you'll find that. You can find it. I believe it. I believe it. I do want to bring back love. I wish I could do something so everybody can find somebody that they're cool with. Whether you want a poly situation or a monogamous relationship, I wish I could hand it to y'all, bro. I really would. Because having somebody that got your back and there for you and holding you down at the same time, fulfilling your needs, dope feeling, brother. Dope feeling. Facts on the P4P point. If men want a woman for marriage or a relationship, then they need to be honest about it and go to the proper places. Yeah, you're not gonna find love in these 304 areas. You're not gonna find love by not having at least second, third, and fourth level conversations about what life expectancies are supposed to be. You're not gonna find that, bro. You're gonna have a superficial relationship. Yeah, he likes me. He just claps cheeks all day, and then we go on vacation, we go eat, and like that's not. If you want that, that's cool, but it's probably gonna backfire. Somebody else is gonna be in them cheeks. I'm just saying. What does this have to do with DR? I just said it. My bad. Elhan 14. I think I just said it about DR. You're not gonna, you know, DR is DR. It's always gonna be that way. Yeah, they're going outside. What does that have to do with DR? Bro, I think I said it, bro. Thank you for your comment, brother. That's the American way. I think I just said it. Yo, my bad. I'm sorry if I was preaching on y'all, bro. You can embrace love all you want in DR, but the Dominicans will murder it. That is factual. They will. Men and women. Love to them is something different than what we have grown to generate through our history in the United States. We were like bound together. We had to lock in. I think at a point in Dominican Republic, love was that. But when a lot of Dominicans was flying out to the United States and coming back, you know, and stunting on each other, they started to see like it became a different thing. It became a monetary value on things. Why do I have to? Shorty comes to my crib. I'm in Santo Domingo. She comes from Santiago to hang out with me. I paid your bus. I paid your food, your drinks. I never do it, but some guys give money. Here's this money, pay your babysitter. You know, some of them guys give money for their hair and nails. I paid all of that for you to come down here, hang out. You never had to pay for nothing. You're doing things, you're eating in restaurants, you're traveling to places that you don't have the money to do. And then when you leave, you're asking me for money. Diabolical. Feeling like Tasha K with the one, bro. You got to get on this, bro. This is fire, bro. It's fire. I don't have the hangovers no more like I used to when I drink the brown. Saturday, I'm on that. Saturday, we on it. Saturday, I'm on it. Hold on. I gotta. Hold on. I'm here. I'm reading. All right, we gotta speed through this because I'm late. My family's tight. Ninja Travels, salute. It's good. I will die between some cheeks. There's some brothers that do, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't discourage other people from finding love, bro. Like, yo, love is for the birds. Like that type of shit, I'll never do that. Like, I will do that for DR. Like, it's gonna be hard. I won't do it for DR. I'll say, like, it's like putting a camel through the eye of a needle to find love in DR. That's a fact, bro. You'll be in love, but she won't. Unless you got a large endowment, and I'm not talking about the goods below. I'm talking about that bank account is chefed up, and you definitely giving it to her. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, who got a man that? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it happened, bro. Yeah, it happened. Boys out the game. Boys out the game. And I should have some news in a couple weeks. I'm out the game. Shorty's tough. Oof. It's my baby girl. But anyways, yo, my shorty was born in Venezuela, bro. Which is weird, but she lives in Colombia. I don't know if you consider her. She has Colombian blood, but she, I'm not gonna say too much. I don't want niggas searching her and shit. Well, they can if they want to, but it is what it is. But Venezuelans are solid. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Leave my events alone with J Mitch. Drop the link. Don't be running. Nah, I gotta go. I want you to. I actually was gonna hit you last week to do a live. We gotta do a live together because if you don't mind, I gotta dip because my whole family's here in Cincinnati for a family reunion, and they already did the meet and greet, and then they're doing a little joint at a little area. So I gotta get out. I gotta get out to them. No me gusta mucho. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you. Oh man. He's definitely slept on. And these motherfuckers don't get it. I want your flowers to be given to you before, you hang it up. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker's been doing that work. He's been doing that work. That South Carolina, Georgia ass nigga been doing that work. Shout out to that brother. If y'all tune in, y'all gonna get some good vids, some good information. You know what I'm saying? And you fuck around with Travelmatic long enough, you get a job. You'll get a job being able to travel the world and still and make some money. You'll get a job. I've been telling y'all, like y'all want to stay ashy. Like what's homie that's stuck in Thailand? You want to be ashy begging on YouTube for some bread? Fuck with Travelmatic, you'll have your own bread. I'm just saying. Let me see what my brothers say. I say 35 plus abroad. They really do be looking for something solid on average. And that's a fact. Bro, I'm 51 and date 40 to 45-year-olds and haven't found a solid woman in DR yet. That's the problem, digital. That's the problem, digital nomad. You're in DR. Switch your game. My advice for anybody that's looking for a serious female to marry, have a or at least have a long-term relationship with, start in Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador. Those are the countries. Nicaragua. Start in those countries. Once you start getting to Costa Rica and Panama, it starts getting dicey. You feel me? Starts getting dicey. From there below, it starts getting dicey. Peru, you could probably find something solid. You could probably find something solid. Chile, you could probably find something solid. Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, you could find something solid. All the Bolivian women I ever met, they for some reason, they just like bread. So I don't know. I'm not going to generalize and say that all of them's like that. I've never been to Bolivia. But you start in El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras, you'll find something solid. Solid, like solid in the paint. I'm talking about Hakeem Olajuwon, always going to give you 20 and 10. But once you go past Nicaragua, bro, it starts to, damn. Damn. Oh, shit. Crapped out. It's tough. It's tough. If you go to Colombia looking for something solid, I would say stay out of the major cities. Stay out of the major cities. Stay out of the major cities. Be on one of them joints that nobody goes to, like people looking at you when you walk through, like some of those places. You may be able to find something solid, but Colombia is big into the internet, and when a country is big into the internet, like they're looking for ends to justify their means. It's the Dominican effect. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But get the fuck out of DR. That's number one. Most guys only what? Travelo. What the fuck? What'd you say, Bruce? What's that mean? Women are the same everywhere. Facts. If they're 40 and single, then it's a reason. Not necessarily. A lot of women have some serious situations. Look, a lot of women, or not a lot. There's a group of women, a gang of women that they got Ike Turner the fuck up. They got Tina Turner the fuck up. They got their ass beat by their husband, cheated on, disrespected, and they just don't want a relationship. They just don't. And then later on in life, when they feel like they've healed, they want to get back into the market. I've been alone for 10 years. But they don't want a relationship, right? And so you can find them women that are coming out of that new cocoon, right? You feel me? New cocoon that's coming out, spreading their wings, and they run into you that's on the same type of time, and you could get that. I would say just not in DR, gang. I got Big J out of DR. I got a few other guys out of DR. I'm working on you. I'm getting your ass out of DR. We're gonna bring you. I'm gonna link you up with some guys. Hit me on the back end. My WhatsApp is 321-318-9879. Hit me on the back end and I'll link you up some guys in whatever country you choose that will take you around, and you'll get to meet, the locals, and you'll start on the apps, meet a girl, start talking to her, and possibly have a relationship long term. But if that's what you into, but they're out there, just not NDR. I just can't give it to you. I can't. I mean, the Dominicans will tell you that. The Dominicans would, like, when you're on, when the people are telling you that, you got to listen. You know what I'm saying? Most guys traveling for pros, not regular women. That's a fact. That's a fact. Good percentage, a great percentage. A majority of percentage of guys traveling to these places are not looking for nothing serious, which is fair. If that's what they want to do. Hell nah, you done gone crazy. Oh, what I do? I forgot it. I'm on the shit. What I do, Jay Mitch? Yo, Veg in the building. Shout out to Veg. This guy right here is an example. He found love. He found love in a place that I didn't think exists. He has a wife, a beautiful wife, my sister-in-law. You hear me? She's beautiful. She's dope. She checks all his boxes. This is an example. You're out the game. That's what's up. Fans be tough, though. Hard body. Like, bro, I don't know what it is with the Vens, but they definitely rock. They definitely align more with our culture, which is crazy work, bro. I've been trying to avoid it. Y'all know I've been hammering these vents for a long time, but because of what they end up going into. But yo, they solid in the paint though. I can't lie to you. Like you're gonna feel good as a man. Who's capping? You know them passport bros talking about one of the passport. I'll talk to you offline, Vague. Shakur 786 in the building. Salute to my brother. Make sure y'all tap in to get his chalices. Tap in. That's his Instagram too. Tap in. He makes these joints. I'm gonna need another one because somebody stole one and the other one broke. Man, you got to show me who you talking about, bro. J Mitch, we talk offline. I'll hit you. Oh, you know that's my family out there. You know that. We chasing bags, bro. Lock in with Travelmatic. Y'all fucking sleeping. When y'all pass this link to them people and y'all tell them Travelmatic's in the building and sub up to his channel, y'all gonna people gonna come back later and be like, thank you. Oh shit. I ain't never heard of that place ever in my life. Is that one of them towns with like one stoplight, J Mitch? Yeah, I know. I love DR too. I love Dominican Republic. I wish they could take all the Dominicans off of it except the people that I fuck with, and the whole country's empty, and then we could just enjoy it. But take it out, take them people out, bring my people. My people are solid. They're not built like what's going on over there, which is why they're my people. But the culture and the shit going on over there, I don't like it. And it's just fuck them. They can have it. The people that want it can have it. V Swells in the building. Shout out to V Swells. Central America seems to be a hidden gem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Solid females out there for marriage. Facts. No marriage allowed in the USA. I mean, if you find somebody that locks in with you, bro, you can find love anywhere. And if you decide to bring it to the States, if she's solid and you vetted her in the right process and you're cool with her, people think that I'm gonna get married to a girl overseas, and then when I bring it to the States, nah. You as a man have to do work too. A relationship is just not the woman doing everything. You have to do work too. You got to be solid too. Yeah, man, get a chick that's only active on Facebook, no other apps. Fuck Facebook. I don't want no social media. I want to show my shorty's last picture on Facebook was 2019. Wild work. Her last picture of herself. She has pictures of her business, but you don't see pictures of 2019. I'm like, that's crazy. It's 2026. Every day, countries is big on the internet. Yeah, and they got to, that's why I'm saying grab up something now, because some of those values, it's going to be more than just who the woman is. You're going to have to lock in with her and have some similar things. But yeah, fellas, I am sorry. Let me go through these comments real quick because my people's waiting for me, buddy like that. Poor Yogi Salo and DR is too much. Yeah, that's just fire, bro. That definitely break you down. BLB, you ain't Big J. You ain't get Big J out of DR. Dominican women ran Big J out of DR. No, they didn't. I know the situation you're talking about. I know that situation personally, and it wasn't that. I promise you it wasn't that. I wouldn't lie to you, nor would I nor would I protect this guy's image. That's not Big J. No, you don't know the situation. You think you know, but you don't know the deepness of that situation. And he didn't run from DR. In fact, Big J still owns land in DR. So if you think somebody ran him out, that's fake news. It's fake news. Paraguay. Yes, sir. Gems. You ain't gonna put me on. Yeah, you gotta lock in with them. That's why I told you, lock in with them. Lock in with them. A lot of places still on the internet. Take Cuba, for example. Facts. Cuba used to be, but now that they on the internet, it's getting wild. Like Cuban shorties hit me up on Facebook, like, yo, where you from? I'm like, what? What is this? What are you on? You hating? It's all good. I got fired. So, oh man. All right. 2 stoplights. 2 in Simpsonville. God damn. My family live in Bennettsville, Clio. I went to school in Oldburg, so you already know my South Carolina connection. My brothers and sisters is from there. On my father's side. No, man, I don't know about the firing, bro. Nah, we don't know about that. You got fired on your day off, yeah. All right, let me get through these real quick. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. All right. BLB, I only can go with Big J, with Big Shade on the video. No, he didn't say that. You got to watch the video again and listen to what he says. I promise you that. BLB, that nigga fake like a dollar bill. Oh, man, Mulano want that. Mulano, you don't want to box me. Don't fuck around with me. You don't want to box me. I'll beat the shit out of you. I will beat the dog shit out of you. I am not QB. I am trained in this shit. I will beat the shit out of you. You will ask to leave the ring. But we could do it. I know you'll do it though. I know he'll do it though. This is why I respect Big Mulano, because he'll hop in the ring. Shout out to Mulano, bro. Guys, thank y'all for rocking with me. These mosquitoes are fucking me up and my family's waiting for me. Thank you for rocking with BLB. Please like, share, subscribe. That's all I ask. All I ask. I ain't out here begging. You dig? I ain't out here showing you cheeks. Just like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all next Thursday. Peace.